Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, just when you thought the AFC North couldn't get any more intense, there's a rumor swirling that could really shake things up. And honestly, for Steelers fans, this is what we've been waiting for. A move that could elevate our team into a new stratosphere, especially offensively. The whispers are about the Los Angeles Chargers, a team currently sitting at 4-3, struggling with consistency and an offense that's averaging only about 22 points per game. That's not exactly what you want for a team with the talent they've got, but it's enough to make you think that they're actively looking to shake things up. And one name is front and center in those discussions: Mike Williams. Yeah, the deep threat with the insane 64 frame. The Chargers, as many of you know, are currently dealing with some cap challenges, about $18 million in cap space, and they're prioritizing extensions for Justin Herbert and rebuilding their offensive line. But Williams, who's making around $20 million this season, has become somewhat of a surplus piece, especially considering their scheme's shift toward a more run-heavy approach. So the buzz is that Los Angeles might be looking to deal him, and the Steelers could be the perfect landing spot. The rumor is that the Chargers are willing to give up Williams for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft, a move that could give Pittsburgh a major boost, especially in the deep passing game. Now, why would the Steelers be interested? Well, for starters, Mike Williams is a game-changer. At 31, he's got a career total of over 200 receiving yards and 38 touchdowns, but what really makes him stand out is his ability to stretch the field. Last season, he racked up 28 catches for 512 yards and 6 touchdowns, averaging 3 yards per reception. He's a true deep threat, capable of turning any play into a big gain. His 950 air yards in 2025 put him in the top 10 in the league, and his contested catch percentage of 60% shows how reliable he is when the ball is up for grabs. And despite a minor injury in Week 5, a strained thigh that caused him to miss a game, Williams has shown that he can stay healthy and productive. And let's talk about the fit for a moment. The Steelers have been searching for that explosive element on offense, and with players like George Pickens, who's been fantastic as a contested catch artist himself, adding a player like Williams could mean a complete overhaul of their aerial attack. Imagine the possibilities. Williams pairing up with Pickens could create mismatches all over the field. According to recent stats, when Williams and Pickens are on the field together, the EPA per deep pass increases by 22%, and their combined yards per game jump from around 210 to nearly 290 yards. That's a game changer, especially in a division where every possession counts. And you know, it's not just about the numbers. Williams' presence on the field would force defenses to rethink their entire game plan. His ability to win at the catch point, his 48% success rate on mossing DBs, means safeties would have to respect his speed and size, opening up space for other receivers and the run game. Plus, his ability to stretch the field would help reduce sacks, as defenses might have to commit more resources to contain him deep, which in turn creates more opportunities for our offensive line and running backs to do their thing. It's a synergy that could elevate the Steelers' offense to another level, especially coming into the critical stretch of the season. Now, let's not forget the bigger picture here. The Steelers historically have been a team that builds with a strong defense, but in recent years, we've seen a shift toward a more balanced attack, especially with Kenny Pickett at quarterback. Adding Williams would give us a serious shot in the arm, particularly in the red zone. If he can replicate his 2025 touchdown numbers, projected to boost our red zone efficiency by around 28%, that could be the difference in close games, especially against divisional rivals like the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns. And speaking of the division, the AFC North is fiercely competitive, with the Bengals and Ravens always lurking, waiting for any slip-up. But this move, if it happens, could tilt the scales in our favor. Think about it. The Steelers' chances in the playoffs could skyrocket with just one move. According to ESPN simulations, adding Williams increases our likelihood of making the playoffs and even winning games against top contenders. His ability to exploit coverages against top cornerbacks, who typically give up around 8 yards per pass attempt, makes him a nightmare for defenses. His presence alone could make us underdogs in many matchups, but with him on the field, our odds of pulling off an upset look even better. Imagine us going from +1,500 to +850 in Super Bowl odds. That's a significant shift, and it could really motivate the team and fans alike. This move also signals something important for the Steelers. It's about cementing our status as an elite team with championship aspirations. Williams, with his ability to ignite the offense and create mismatches, could be the missing piece that takes us to the next level. It's reminiscent of that trade for Allen in 2025 when the Bears acquired him, adding over 220 yards of deep passing and helping them secure key victories. For Pittsburgh, a team that's been on the cusp, just missing that final push, this could be the catalyst we need to push through and contend for a Super Bowl once again. Of course, there are skeptics. Some analysts see a potential decline in Williams' separation ability or question whether he fits into the Steelers' scheme long-term. But the fact remains that his skill set aligns perfectly with what Pittsburgh needs to unlock their offense. Plus, the trade would free up around $12 million in cap space for 2026, giving the front office flexibility to pursue other key free agents or extensions. It's a strategic move that makes sense for both sides. The Chargers get cap relief and a future draft pick, while the Steelers get a proven deep threat who can turn games around in an instant. And let's not forget the impact on the defense. When your offense is clicking and stretching the field, it puts immense pressure on the opposing defenses. Our pass rush, led by our edge rushers, can get after the quarterback more effectively when the secondary is busy covering Williams and Pickens. This creates more sacks, more turnovers, and ultimately more wins. It's a domino effect. Adding Williams doesn't just improve the offense, it elevates the entire team. So fans, what do you think? Is this the move that takes the Steelers back to the Super Bowl, or is it too risky? Do you believe Williams' injury history or scheme fit might hold us back? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below because this is a topic that's got everyone talking. We're on the brink of something exciting, and if this trade goes through, it could be one of the most impactful moves in Steelers history in recent years. The anticipation is real, and I, for one, can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Remember, this potential deal isn't just about adding a player. It's about changing the narrative around Pittsburgh, reclaiming our place at the top, competing at the highest level, and finally bringing that Lombardi trophy back home. The Steelers have always been a team that fights hard, that overcomes odds, and with Williams in the mix, that fight gets even more intense. We're talking about a team that's hungry, ready to make a statement, and looking to leave a legacy that fans will remember for generations. This is the kind of move that could define a season, and I'll be keeping a close eye on every development. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Williams will be the spark we need? Or do you believe the risks outweigh the rewards? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. We're on this journey together, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our beloved team. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's get ready for what's next. Because the Steelers, with or without this move, are always in the hunt. And with this kind of news circulating, it's safe to say that the AFC North is about to get even more exciting. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video, Steelers Nation.